Good morning, good morning. Okay, so today I am going to go over FAQs for the Santa Fe retreat, which is happening October 24th through 27th. And I've gotten a lot of questions about the retreat, so I thought I'd just have a little session, answer all the questions I've got, and then if you have any follow-up questions, just throw them in the comments or shoot me an email and I will be happy to address all of those. All right, so we are going to start with what are the dates for the retreat? So we will be meeting Thursday, October 24th, and the check-in starts at 5 p.m. at our hacienda, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to show you. And then we will stay until Sunday morning and check out is 9 a.m. on October 27th. The next question I got was where is it located? So let me see if I can share my screen with you. Okay, so this is the retreat page, and all of the photos on this page are from the actual venue. So you'll see at the top here, this is our gorgeous location. We are in a gated 5-acre private estate. It's a double-walled adobe hacienda. This place is just insane. It is over 8,000 square feet, if I have that right. It's 15 minutes out of downtown Santa Fe. And I'll click through some of the pictures here, but as you can see, we will have a lot of privacy and areas to just relax and unwind. Yes, this is right. This is the location we have. We have a indoor swimming pool. Look at this, ladies. Okay. Outside, we've got some lounge area with beautiful views. We've got a covered deck so we can enjoy this during the day and the evening with a fire pit. So lovely to just curl up for conversation or to read a book or maybe journal and reflect. We will be having our own chef. This is the lovely Jenna Moffat. She's the owner of Whimsical Wellness, and I've been to events she's catered, and her food is phenomenal. It's all rooted in Ayurveda. She focuses on organic, fresh foods, and we will be having an entirely vegan menu for this trip, and you are just going to feel so nourished and pampered and taken care of with Jenna. And she's just got a beautiful energy, as you'll see here. She is trained in addition to Ayurvedic chefing, she has her 200-hour yoga certification, as I do, and also has Reiki attunement. So she just is going to bring a wonderful vibe to our retreat. And here's some more photos of areas we can just hang out and relax. So there's no shortage of places to just kind of, socialize or find some time to yourself. And then down here, if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see some of our accommodations. So this location has 7 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, and 5 of the bathrooms are en suite. Did I get that right? I think I did. It's hard to keep track of all these wonderful features. And so these are beautifully furnished in the local decor. You'll see some of the rooms have their own fireplace, and most of them have an ensuite bathroom as well as a king bedroom, bed. And look at this beautiful tub. Oh my goodness. I want to just move in. I don't want to stay just for um the 3 nights that we have it. Okay, so if you look down here, I've got the pricing and accommodation information. And so We have 2 bedrooms left. They are both king suites with private bathrooms. The rate is $19.50 if you're are going to be a single occupancy. And if it's double occupancy, it's $10.25 per person. And you can always book a single, and then if you have a friend who wants to join you, I can easily switch you to the double rate. All right. So if you have questions, you can click here and email me. Or if the room you want is sold out, or if this sells out before you're able to grab it, no worries. I do have a wait list, and I will just pop you on that wait list. Okay. So if you want to register when you're ready, just click register now, and you'll be brought to my registration page here. I'll just ask for some minimal information to contact you, and you can look at the accommodation options. The rate includes your room and all of your meals while you're there. One night we will go out for dinner in Santa Fe. This is optional, and that is not included in the price. I will be arranging transportation for us to get into downtown, and I will arrange dinner reservations at a wonderful local restaurant. So stay tuned. And it also includes all your activities. So I'm going to be leading yoga once or twice daily. For the arrival and departure day, we'll have yoga once, and then for the full days, we'll have yoga offerings both in the morning and in the evening. And there'll be a lot of introspective practices as well that you can participate in. All of the activities are optional. So if you're not feeling it, if you want some time alone, or you want to opt out of any of the activities, no worries. I won't take it personally. This retreat is for you. So don't feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be comfortable with something or if I'm going to feel up to doing all the activities. They are completely all optional. What's not included is your airfare and your transportation to and from the venue. However, I have already provided those who've registered a list of all the transportation options, and they're very affordable. And I will also help you coordinate with each other so you can carpool. There's ample room for parking on site, so this will be very easy. You can fly into either the Santa Fe or the Albuquerque airport, and both are very Uberable, or you can take shuttles as well. Okay, so then you would click here that you either want to be on the wait list or you want one of our available king suites, the type of occupancy you have, and then you submit the form. So it's really simple, straightforward. All right, let's see what other questions. I'm going to stop sharing and go back to my list of questions that have come in. Did we address this all? All right, so one question I got is, what is the yoga gonna be like? I'm not flexible. I don't really have a lot of experience with yoga. I haven't practiced yoga in years. Don't worry. We are not gonna be having headstand competitions or anything like that. Really, I'm going to be offering a variety of yoga. I focus on vinyasa flow as well as restorative and yin yoga. We will do probably one power yoga session as well, but they can all be adapted for where you're at. So I will offer you modifications, and you can just choose not to do certain poses. So the idea is that I meet you where you're at, and I will really tailor the practices to the group. So this is not something you need to worry about. Even if you've never done yoga, you will be fine. I promise. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns about that. If I will be asking ahead of the event if anybody has any injuries, and we can work around those. So we all have our unique stuff going on with our bodies, and you know the yoga will be supportive of that. Will there be activities outside of yoga? Yes. Okay, so As I mentioned, we will have a shuttle and go into town, and we're just gonna have a lovely meal out. So that will be an option. In addition, let me see, I'll just kind of pull up my agenda and talk to that. So Thursday night, we're gonna show up. We're going to have um, a, a dinner for, as people trickle in, you can kind of grab food if you need food. And then we're going to have like a gentle movement practice to help us kind of get the kinks out after traveling, and a little bit of introspective practice. So think essential oil play, journaling, that type of thing. Really setting our intentions for this time together. Then Friday morning, again, we'll start with meditation, completely optional, and then we'll move into a morning yoga practice. This will be kind of a more vigorous flow, and then we'll have breakfast. You'll be free for through the morning after that. So you could go swim in our indoor heated pool, go for a walk, journal, curl up somewhere. We will have the lunch on site, and then I will offer a trip into town. And again, I'll coordinate the shuttle, and we will go to the local hot springs. So I'm a fanatic for hot springs, so I'm super excited about this. So anybody who wants to come, you can opt into that, and I'll support arrangements around that. If you're like, "Nah, that's not for me," you basically have the whole day to do whatever you want. So you could go into town. There is an amazing set of museums in Santa Fe to explore, beautiful art, and I'm really looking forward to exploring the town, so you'll have time to do this. I'm also gonna bring oracle cards if you wanna play with those at the house, so lots of things you can do. And then we will have a really nice dinner catered by Jenna on site at our hacienda, and then some restorative yoga afterwards. And we will have the opportunity to hang out by the campfire. I'll bring my guitar. If anybody wants to play guitar, we can do that. Again, it's just gonna be and I'll offer some reflective practices as well, including breath work that evening along with the yoga. Saturday morning, we will then have again another meditation offered with breath work and a morning flow, a beautiful breakfast by Jenna, and then for those of you interested, we're gonna have a cacao ceremony with ecstatic dance. If you're like, whoa, that's scary, it's gonna be fun, and you'll get to tap into your sense of adventure and playfulness. All these things we kind of lose lose touch with as we, you know, come into midlife and we're busy with parenting and our career and we forget to play. So I'm going to offer that to you. We will have lunch on site, and then we will have the opportunity to go into town for dinner for those of you who'd like to join us. And then after dinner, we'll come home, and we're probably going to have full bellies. So we will do some yin yoga and just kind of unwind from that, maybe go for a walk and hang out. And that'll be our last evening. And then Sunday, we'll wake up, we'll have some gratitude practice, we'll do a gentle flow to kind of ease us back in. We'll do some reflection on what we got out of the weekend and what we want to take back into our day-to-day life. We'll have breakfast and we'll check out, and then you can make your way back home. So I hope you're as excited about that agenda as I am. I think it's just going to be a beautiful time together. You can have a lot of time, for these movement and reflective practices, but you also will not feel like you have a jam-packed schedule. There's a lot of time to just hang out, socialize, spend time alone, whatever you're feeling you need to do to support you. Okay, so next, what should I pack for the retreat? Yoga clothes, loungewear, things you want to work out in. As I mentioned, we're going to have some nicer dinners, so something that you want to wear out to town and for our dinner at home. Uh, I have some yoga mats, so I can bring yoga mat for you. If you don't want to travel with it, just let me know. But you're welcome to bring your own. You'll want a swimsuit to enjoy our heated pool. If you want to go for a hike or walk, then I'd recommend some walking shoes, probably sunscreen and bug spray. If you want those, I will have extra as well. Um, let's see. Dietary restrictions or allergies. Okay, I have dietary restrictions, and I know many of you do too, and some of you have food allergies, and Jenna is well versed in handling these. So fear not, she can adapt to pretty much any allergy. So I'll reach out to all the attendees as we get closer to the date. I'll let I'll ask for these restrictions and allergies, any that you have, and we will modify the menu accordingly. So not something you need to worry about at all. How do I book a spot? We went over that. What is the cancellation policy? Okay, so we have a $250 registration fee. Okay, so that just holds your spot and that is non-refundable. So when you go on my website and you book, you will be requested to submit that registration fee. I can accept payment in a variety of ways. So um, if you want to pay by Venmo or Zelle or PayPal, those are all acceptable methods of payment. PayPal will let you, Venmo will both let you pay with a credit card. Um, so the deposit is non-refundable and due upon registration. And then with regards to cancellation, if you cancel prior to 90 days out, everything will be returned minus the deposit. And then if you cancel within 45 to 90 days of the retreat, 50% will be refunded minus the deposit. And then any cancellation that occurs within 45 days before the retreat is non-refundable. And no refunds are available if you fail to attend or fail to complete the trip for any reason. So this is a pretty generous policy with regards to refunds and cancellations, but if you have any questions or if that's not clear, just let me know. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? How do I get to the retreat location? As I mentioned, you can fly into the Albuquerque or Santa Fe airport, and I will be driving from Denver. It's like 6 or 7 hours, so you're also welcome to drive and park at the venue. From the airports, from Albuquerque, it's about an hour and a half, and from the Santa Fe airport, it's about 30 minutes. So from there, you can Uber or take a private shuttle. And there is some public transportation, but it does take a while. So it's up to you what you want to do. What is the group size for the retreat? I am capping this retreat at 12 attendees. So we will have a very small group, and that will really allow us to get to know one another. It will allow us to kind of have a small, intimate container where we can really relax and unwind and kind of, feel comfortable. That's the idea. I don't want this to be a big group. We have a very big house, but I want us to all feel comfortable and we're not sitting on top of each other. Okay. There was one more question I wanted to address, and let me see if I can find the answer for this. when is the final payment due? And the remainder of the registration fee is collected October 1st, okay? And with this retreat, that means that there's less than 45 days between when I'm collecting the final registration fee and when the retreat starts. So all of those, when I collect those deposits, they will be non-refundable at that point. You are welcome to pay the full amount up front, or I can work with you to pay it in installments, or you can just wait until October 1st and I'll collect the remainder of your fee. It's really up to you. I'm very flexible. So whatever works best for you, I'm happy to kind of work with you to make sure that you can come and enjoy this trip with us. Um, anything else? I think that that is it. I am super excited about this retreat, and I hope you are too. I hope you can join us. If for some reason you know, the timing doesn't work, you can't come to this retreat, fear not. I have a retreat in Greece, and there still is space for that, and that is occurring in May, early May 2025. And then I'm working on the rest of my retreat lineup, and I am taking requests. So if you have somewhere you really want to go, let me know, and I will move it up the list. The retreat locations, how they are selected is it is my bucket list. You know, I want to adventure and explore the world, and I want to do it with all of you lovelies and deepen our movement practices and our reflective, meditative practices, introspective practices, and I want to do it with you. And I want to cultivate this, you know, this sense of adventure together. And so we're not going to go to the same place twice. We're going to go to a new spot every time and explore all these beautiful places to see. So I look forward to seeing you there, and let me know if you have any more questions. All right.